Hi guys, thanks for coming by to check out the channel. Right now I'm going to run you through my top picks for E3, and by top picks I mean the games I'll be following for the next year or so until they come out, the games that I will consider spending full price for on day one. Anything less than that is not acceptable. This is the top, the best of the best in my opinion.
The best of the best of the best, sir. Yeah, with honors.
I'm going to try and keep it short. I'm going to try and keep the video under 10 minutes. Hey, if I can, I'll try and keep it under 8, because you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What you're seeing is Dragon Ball Fighters Z, or Fighter Z, or whatever you want to call it. Now, the art style is great. It's made by the art style is great. It's made by the same guys who brought us Guilty Gear, XRD, or XOD, or whatever you want to call it, which is why it's got this beautiful blend of 2D versus 3D, and it just looks super delicious. Let's go Super Saiyan on it. I expect a lot of screaming, a lot of excitement, and a lot of violence. Next up, we've got a game called Black Desert. Now, I'm not 100% over the moon. I'm not too fussed about it. It's an MMO as far as I can tell, but I know it was a game I heard about ages ago, which was exclusive to PC. And MMOs, in my opinion, do not usually have good graphics. For example, look at Warcraft. Now, the brilliant thing about this game is, as you can see visually, it is stunning. So the fact this is coming to Xbox, and just to clarify, whether or not it comes to PS4, I don't know, I haven't done all the research, but it was in the Xbox conference. It looks great. So visually, I'm intrigued. Will I buy it? Who knows, but it looks great. Alright, now next up we've got what I can only assume is an indie game called Shift, or Project Code Shift. Looks cool, looks fun, I'll give it a try. Few little combos, some aerial techniques, you know, it will definitely keep me going, and I definitely like my indie games, so I'm very excited for this one. Last but not least, in my top picks for the Xbox One. Now, this is crazy, because as soon as I saw the art style, as soon as I heard the music, I knew exactly what this was. Now, this is the sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, and if you're not excited, well, you suck, first and foremost. But this is another one to look out for. Ori and the Blind Forest. Actually, it's probably not called that. I believe it's called Ori and the Will of the Wisp and the Wispiness of Wisps. The Will. No, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. There you go. That's the title. Looks amazing. Now, usually I do not promote anything that has no gameplay. This is simply all cutscene, all visuals, all FMV, all CGI, whatever you want to call it. However, because I played the original, I'm very confident the art style in the game will actually be amazing. And if it looks exactly like the old one, perfect. If it looks better, that's even better for us. So I can't say fairer than that. So I can guarantee that is going to be amazing. Ori, oh my gosh. E3 had some gems. It did have some gems. Okay, guys, so to kick off my top picks for the PlayStation category, well, for the PlayStation conference, we've got a game called Days Gone. Now, it looks exciting. I'm guessing it will engage me. I'm assuming it is either open world or something with very large open areas between missions. Now, I am getting tired of the whole zombie thing. I think we've had enough of it. To its credit, I mean, the game looks like it's trying to do something different. It kind of reminds me of Walking Dead, that kind of thing. The whole survival aspect, it seems like there's different towns and cities. So, essentially, if you want a little bit of Walking Dead meets I Am Legend, I'm pretty sure this will be the game. So, I'm going to keep an eye out. I'm going to keep an open mind. It looks alright. Okay, alright, now this is what I've been waiting for years, for decades, for millenniums, for lifetimes. Before I was even born, I was waiting for this, and then I got born, and it's just too much. Anyway, this game's amazing. It's Monster Hunter. What more can I say? I mean, they've changed it a bit. This guy's got like a grappling hook and that. He looks kind of like a ninja, and I'm thinking, okay, don't know if I like that. How's co-op gonna work? But it's Monster Hunter. What more needs to be said? Alright, now, they're going to hit us with another game. Now, this game is Shadow of the Colossus, but it's not just an HD remaster. It is a remake. Now, Shadow of the Colossus is an older game. It was a sequel to Eco, and it was the prequel, I guess. Conceptually, anyway, it was a sequel and prequel to Eco and The Last Guardian. Now, I'm waiting for this. I think it's going to be great. I never got the opportunity to play the original, so this is one I am really, really looking forward to. Really caught my attention. Look at the graphics. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay, now here we've got God of War. Now, what do I need to say about God of War? It's awesome. It's violent. It's gritty. You play as a God of War, or he once was the God of War. Now he's just a sad man looking after his child covered in the ash of his dead loved ones. But apart from that, I think it's going to be really good. They're clearly trying something different. It's got that whole Last of Us angle in terms of you protecting, another NPC or a rarely played character as opposed to a non-playable character. But it looks really original in terms of a franchise. I'm waiting to see what they do with this. Really am. Damn, son. All right, now we've got Detroit becoming human. Or become human, sorry. It looks interesting. It is breaking my rule about sharing games without any actual in-game footage. That said, it does look really intriguing, so I will keep an eye on it. Without true in-game footage, it doesn't yet have my full support, but I am in love with the concept. I'm hoping it's kind of going to be an Until Dawn kind of, that sort of thing. So hopefully, Heavy Rain, Until Dawn, with a great concept behind it. Bang. Oh, okay, now this is where the conference got real for me personally. Now, let me just say, I don't care what you guys think. The winner at this E3 was Sony. People are saying Sony dropped the ball. There's no Final Fantasy. There's no this. First off, let's accept Final Fantasy is never coming out, alright? Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's a myth, alright? But Spider-Man, it just looks amazing. I mean, Xbox had what, like 34 games? Over half of them were terrible. Or just mediocre. Now, this game looks amazing. Combat looks great, fluent. I was not expecting it to be this entertaining. Although we are getting tired of Spider-Man. I think we've had enough, both off the games, off the films. You can't keep rebooting the same character. That said, I'm intrigued about this. I am really, really intrigued about this. My only fear from the trailer is that it seems to have a lot of quick time events, and I mean a ton. But, hopefully it's something that won't overpower the rest of the game, but who knows? We'll see. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like the video, then like the video. But don't like without leaving a comment. Don't leave a comment without subscribing. And don't subscribe without looking out for more future stuff. Anyway, stay winning, stay kidding. Let me introduce you to the motto. I'm a big kid today, and I'll be a big kid tomorrow. Peace out.